and in terms of the tone of the whole Brexit debate. And I'm joined now by the newly elected MP, Sarah Olney. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Why do you think you did manage to overturn a 23,000 majority?
Well, we started the campaign talking about our opposition to Heathrow expansion, because that's what the by-election was called about. But as we went round talking to voters, we realised that Brexit was something that mattered a great deal more to them. There was a lot of anxiety, a lot of people very disappointed in the result. So, we started to get out our message about, we've always had a long history of pro-Europeanism. We campaigned very hard for Remain, and that went down really well with the voters.
Now, you have said that you will actually vote against triggering Article 50 to start the Brexit negotiations. That may be something that will please some of your voters here, but surely it is flying in the face of the views of the majority of people who voted to leave.
Well, I made that a central part of my campaign here in Richmond Park, and now that I've been returned to Parliament, it gives me a personal mandate from the voters that I represent to oppose Article 50.
But this constituency is not representative of the whole country. 70% here voted to remain. We know what the Brexit result is. Surely you've got to accept that.
Well, no, as I say, I've got a very clear mandate from the constituents that I represent, and it's a mandate. They voted 70% remain anyway, and now I've got a very clear mandate.
It is an extraordinary victory, but it's not going to make any difference, really, is it, to the course of the Brexit negotiations and to the government's determination to deliver on the will of the British people?
Well, we've just overturned a massive 23,500 majority here, and it was very clearly a case of people voting against Theresa May's current approach to Brexit. So I think that will give her pause. She will see now she's losing votes. She's lost a seat that was previously a very safe seat for the Tories, and I hope that will cause her to change her mind about her current approach to Brexit.
What about the Liberal Democrats? You're still a pretty small force at Westminster. You're not really going to be able to do too much to change matters there, are you?
Well, the momentum is with us. People are voting Liberal Democrat again, not just in this election, but in many council elections that have been held since last year. I think in future elections we've got some excellent candidates lined up. I think we can win more seats.
But you're still a very small force. We've got UKIP saying that they're going to make gains, approaching this whole Brexit process from a completely different approach.
Well, to be honest, I think Theresa May has probably been too influenced by the UKIP end of the political spectrum, and I think what this victory yesterday represents is that she needs to look out for the Liberal Democrats as well, because we are providing now strong opposition on the Remain side of the political debate, and that's winning us votes and it's winning us seats.
Sarah Olney, thank you very much indeed for talking to me. And what's clear is that it was that whole issue of Europe and Brexit which swung the decision here. It was this that have brought the Lib Dems another new MP. They're certainly cock-a-hoop. That's it for now from Richmond.
Carol, thank you very much. Carol Walker there. And let me just tell you that we hope to be talking very shortly to the former Lib Dem leader Nick Clegg about this story. A former Chelsea footballer has claimed that the club paid him £50,000 not to disclose that he was sexually abused by an employee. Gary Johnson told the Daily Mirror that he was assaulted hundreds of times by the club's then chief scout. He says he thinks the club didn't want to be associated with the abuse he says he suffered.
I didn't want to be tainted